Sagittarius, welcome to your Astroflower reading for the first week in August. I hope you're doing very well. Yes, I've got the monthly readings that came out. It's owning it in August, basically activating a lot of things in August. You've got your individual sign out there as well. Thank you very much for being here. Hope you get a lovely reading. Let's just see what's going on. A leap of faith. Yeah, this has been building up inside you for a long time. It's almost like a make and break. This is what I'm sort of saying. This is what I'm sort of feeling with the energy here. It's a make and break sort of situation, and it's almost catalytic for a future, a much longer cycle here. And this is, you're coming into a period where by the end of September, this is where you really can't initiate a lot of things going on in your life. You'll be fully on into your autumn period. It'd be best to initiate it now more than later. And I think this is what this leap of faith is all about. You've got everything to make it, Sagittarius. You've got everything to make it. This is the thing. And it's almost like a belief thing in yourself. Believe in yourself. Yeah, on your relationship side here, evident path. I think this has been screaming at you for some time, and I think the energy is sort of saying now is the time to just follow the evident path of where you should be going. It's sometimes difficult with people within relationships. I think we've all gone through it. And sometimes you do what you can in order to make the relationship brilliant, and it may not be working after trying everything. If that's the case, then yeah, just follow your evident path to be going off in the direction. On the flip side of that, if you're really connecting with someone, just follow it. Just happily go into it. If I was you, let's just see what's going on how the universe is sort of saying, if you have control over your emotions. And it doesn't necessarily mean kind of going, oh, I can't show my emotions. That's not what control is. It's like, man, when you're happy, be happy. When you're upset, be upset. But don't be festering, and don't, pretend to be happy for too long. Be in touch with your emotions. I think this is what the universe is sort of saying here. And when you do, you'll connect to everything around you in life, every aspect of relationships, and everything will become possible all of a sudden. The possibilities will be, sort of like kind of going, wow, what am I going to do with all of this? The past connecting to your future. Yeah, this is the judgment. I think this is the time now. I think this is a real opportunity for you to be who you should be. This is where you should be standing up and living your life, basically, Sag. Yeah, and I know you can do it, and I know you do it, and it's fantastic when you do, and it's so vibrant and everything like that. If you're having a bad relationship, I think they will be kicking themselves later on if you engage in your life. If you're getting into a relationship, this is really good. It plays it on both ways. This is your calling. Follow it. Follow that evident path. Basically, follow that evident path. And it has been calling to you for some time to engage in this. In your future self, you get the Emperor, owning it. Owning it in August. This is what it's all about. And this is your future self. This is what the conversation is within you. I think you need to take the courage in both hands and go ahead and do whatever you got to do. Say to someone, I love you. Or say to someone, I'm sorry, it's over. Whatever it needs to be. You just need to go ahead and own it. Own your future. And what could your future be? A future is 6 of Pentacles, where all of a sudden you are providing happiness for you. Therefore, you can share that happiness and that love with everyone who you choose to around you. You can be a lot more selective in a way in which how you engage with people around you. And I think it's beautiful for you. It's really beautiful. It really empowers you a lot. Let's see what's going on the financial sort of side of things. Queen of Pentacles is your karmic path. Knowing where you're going, I think, is really important. Knowing what you want out of life, and knowing that everything has seasons. Everything will bear fruit at some given point, and being ready to collect that fruit. And I think it's coming up in you at the moment, really building up to a crescendo. And it is your karmic path to go and seize those opportunities that are in front of you. That's what I get about it. And it is a bit of a leap of faith. I think there is there with that Fool card as well. The universe here is sort of saying six of swords. The universe is, I've just realised how many sort of major arcanas you've got on this table here at the moment. Absolutely mad. Sorry, the six of swords here, I think the universe is sort of saying, try things, don't worry, the universe has got you back. You may not necessarily win at something, but you won't lose, that's for sure. And I think it's worthwhile throwing it out there, worthwhile pushing for things, much more so than in the past. And really going after, your or the things that make you feel secure in your life. Yeah, you live with your heart on your sleeve when in business, in jobs, in the career path, in your projects. You live with your heart on your sleeve, and I think you've been offering a lot out there in life, and I think there's you're taking it to another level, and I think this is what's brought you to the stage where I want to engage in the material world with my heart, not just with my wallet. And it's going to breed a lot of happiness for you going forward once you start doing that. Let's just see what the future. So you got the star card here. This is it. Ambitions, dreams, aspirations, goals, long-term goals that you had in your heart, I think, comes from a long time. Live it, because you, in your future self, you've got a real opportunity of actually getting it. Excuse me. Of getting exactly what you want. And reach for the stars, basically, Sagittarius. Reach for the stars. It is going to be so good, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. It bodes well, certainly for for financial gain and stuff like that. And it is time to get down to work. This is what I'm saying to you. This is the time now. It's talking about this. Yeah, there may be work in the future, but I think you actually adore that work and love that sort of thing. And it's now time to start planting those seeds that we've got here in the Queen of Pentacles. And yeah, there's, physically engaging with life, I think, is really important with you at the moment. Whichever way it is, on your relationship side as much as on your financial side. Absolutely really good for you. Right, let's clarify with the Light Seers card. Thank you very much for being here, sharing, liking, subscribing, all the support that you give to this channel. There's links in the description below for private readings and healing sessions with myself. There's also an email in there because I'm going to be doing energy workshops in the UK in September, October, and energy workshops in the US in October, November. If you want to be part of these lovely weekends, and I've done it for hundreds of people, and it is a real beautiful weekend. We really do enjoy ourselves. If you want to be part of these weekends, just send me an email. Tell me where you are in the world, and I'll let you know where the local, where your energy workshop is local to you, and when and where and everything like that. Okay, thank you very much for being here. Let's just see what's going on with the fall. Yeah, death and rebirth. I think this leap of faith is, what I'm saying is, it's now. Now is the moment. The overall energy around you is sort of leading in that direction. It's opening up to that. I think now is the time to activate it and just do it, basically. With the Seven of Cups, sorry, I was just checking to see. I thought you had the Five of Swords somewhere on the table already, but no. You get the Seven of Cups, following that evident path, walking away from situations that have just, as I say, complicated, owning it. There's no point winning an argument that's never going to be won. So I would just walk away, and leave that person to think that they've actually won, but I think they're going to be kicking themselves in the future. And I think you should be walking towards love, basically. With the Empress card, stop, fighting with yourself more than anything else. Be the best example with yourself. When you do that, you will connect with everything around you, and that's going to open up all those beautiful opportunities in regards to your relationships. And this could also be concerning your family, your friends, your community, as much as your partnership. With the Judgment card, you get the Seven of Swords. you know, 2 7s up here now, 2 5s up here now. Yeah, it's a real transition and a realization. It's this calling to your righteous path, calling to your mission, what you should be doing in the past, is now you've got to be smart about it. You've got to realize that if you don't respond to that calling within you, yeah, it might be difficult. And I think you've got to be smart about this. And I think you've got to be smart about how you treat the past and go into your future. With the Emperor owning it, you get the Queen of Pentacles. This is what I know. This is what I mean about sort of knowing these cycles that are coming through you. Fruit will be coming back to your love life in the very near future if you own it. And it would naturally just happen within your life. And that's that sensation of security and feeling at one with what you're doing. I think is going to be really beautiful. And you should be the central focus of this all with that 6 of Pentacles. There's a Tower. A lot of people have been getting the Tower. You're the first one out of this week's reading. I think it comes up in the 2nd week and the 3rd week. There is some strange energy that came through in the monthly readings. Just go and have a look at your monthly readings. You'll see what I'm talking about. And I will be doing a special reading on that energy that's coming through. I will be doing it on the 10th, something like that. I think it's a realization for you with this 6 of Pentacles. I think it's going to be a bit of a sort of eye-opener for you in regards to relationships. That kind of going, you know, I can be like that. Wow, this is amazing. And it frees you from old belief systems, old hierarchy systems, anything that tied you into the past. Is just freeing you up here, I think, more than anything else. With the Queen of Pentacles, you got the 10 of Swords. Yeah, I think the doubt in you in regards to your career path is dead and done and over with. You know this. This is what this leap of faith is all about with the Fool card and the Death and Rebirth. I think there's certain things in the past that you kind of like, you know, kind of like, oh, that didn't work. Are you going to stop doing it then? No, I don't think so. It's more sort of a case of kind of going, okay, I now know what is dead, done and over with within me. And I'm going to go ahead within that security of looking forward towards the, you know, my heart's desires. With the 6 of Swords, you get the 4 of Pentacles. A lot of people have been getting the 4 of Pentacles. I think this is basically where, as I said, whatever you try, the universe is sort of saying, don't worry, we've got your Pentacles secure. They're covering your back. As long as you explore it with your heart and connect to your heart's desires and according to what you're doing. What's going on with this past sort of thing with the Cup? It is this change of fortune. Yeah, it is this rebirth. You've been building it up inside you. You've been umming and ahhing, I think, over the past month and a half about things. And I would stop it now. And if you want this change of fortune, you're going to have to engage with your heart, basically, within your career path and your business and your projects. What's this Star card? Where are you reaching for? You're reaching for the Star. And this is very much you, Sagittarius. It's opening up those lines of passions, connecting with other people, getting very sociable within this thing, within your workspace, within your financial world. And that is going to open up the doors to the stars. It's going to open up the doors to seizing upon your dreams and aspirations, really in a beautiful way. And now is the time to activate it. And we've seen this in the Knight of Pentacles. And you're going to be saying goodbye to those repetitive nightmares and stress and strains. You know it's within you. And I think when you activate it, you're going to realize it for real, basically, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for being here. Do appreciate your support for this channel in every which way you see fit. Absolutely beautiful. Don't forget about your monthly readings. And then there is also the collective reading. I will see you soon. In the meantime, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.